We are back to reading Thich Nhat Hanh, True Love, and we are up to chapter. We're up to chapter number wise. I don't know, but this is caring for our pain. I'll jump right into it. Every time you have an energy that needs to be transformed, like jealousy or fear, do something to take care for this energy, for this negative energy, if you do not want the energy to destroy you. Touch the seed of mindfulness, and then all of its energy will be able to establish itself in your living room. Living room in brackets. Quotations. Touch the seed of mindfulness, and all this energy will be able to establish itself right in your living room, like a mother tenderly embracing your pain. With that energy of mindfulness, you are doing the true practice of meditation with regard to your pain and your emotions. If you are able to maintain mindfulness for 5 or 10 minutes, you will experience some relief right away. When the mother hears her baby crying, she puts down whatever she has in her hands. She goes into its room and takes the baby in her arms. The moment the baby is lifted into the mother's arms, the energy of wisdom already begins to penetrate into the baby's body. The mother does not know yet what is the matter with the baby, but the fact that she has it in her arms already gives the child some relief. The baby stops crying. Then the mother continues to hold the baby in her arms, continues to offer it the energy of tenderness. During this time, the mother practices deep looking. A mother is a very talented person. She only needs 2 or 3 minutes to figure out what is the matter with her baby. Maybe its diapers are a little too tight. Maybe the baby has a touch of fever. Maybe it needs a bottle. Then, when the understanding comes, the mother can transform the situation immediately. It is the same thing with meditation. When you have pain within you, the first thing to do is to bring the energy of mindfulness to embrace the pain. I know that you are there, little anger, my old friend. Breathe. I'm taking care of you now. You can practice this in a sitting position, You can practice this in a sitting position. You can practice it doing walking meditation or lying down. Whatever it is necessary to maintain mindfulness and for mindfulness to be there to play the role of the mother or of the big sister. If you are able to keep this up, the result could be there maybe in 3 or 4 minutes. The next time you are angry, practice doing walking meditation in natural setting. For example, you breathe and you concentrate solely on breathing. Breathing in, I know that I'm breathing. And breathing out, I know that I'm breathing out. After a minute or two, you'll practice this way. After a minute or two, you now practice this way. Breathing in, I know that I'm angry. Breathing out, I know that the anger is still within me. 10 minutes later, you will feel better. It is a sure thing on the condition that the energy of mindfulness is really there. And if you keep it up, concentration, and not only concentration, but also deep looking will also be there. You will be able to look deeply at the true nature of your anger. This discovery, this understanding, this wisdom will liberate you from your pain. Buddhist monks and nuns. Hang on, I want to read that last sentence again. If you keep up this energy of mindfulness, then you will be able to look deeply. You will be able to look deeply at the true nature of your anger. And this discovery, this understanding, this wisdom will liberate you from your pain. Buddhist monks and nuns are in the habit of practicing this not only in connection with anger, but also with despair and with fear. Regarding fear, during mindfulness meditation, we can meditate like this. Breathing in, I know that it is my nature to grow old. Breathing out, I know that no one can escape from old age. We are afraid of old age, and we are also afraid of death. It is my nature to die. I know that no one can escape death. Buddha taught us this, knowing that we all carry the seeds of fear buried deep within us. The Buddha taught us this, knowing that we all carry the seeds of fear buried deep within us. But we do not want this fear to manifest because it hurts, and so we repress it. We try to repress our suffering, and we invite our energies into our living room to fill it up so that the negative energies will not be able to make their appearance there. We try to repress our suffering by inviting other energies into our living room. A lot of the time, we turn on the television, we read novels, and we make phone calls just to keep pain from making its appearance in our living room. We practice the politics of subversion. We carry out a kind of boycott towards the negative seeds within us. And after a certain amount of time of doing this, we create a situation of bad circulation. You know that when the blood is not circulating well in our body, we experience pains, headaches, for example. So when we try getting massages or taking medicines because good circulation, then we try getting massages or taking medicines because circulation is essential for our health. And the same thing is true with regard to our consciousness. If we practice the politics of repression and suppression, then we can create a situation of bad circulation for our mental formations, such as fear, anger, despair, and suffering. And because things are not circulating properly in our conscious mind, then the symptoms of mental illness appear. Depression and stress, the symptoms of mental illness. We should not adopt this boycott policy. On the contrary, we should open our door so that our suffering can come out. We are afraid of doing that, but Buddhism teaches us that we should not be afraid because we have available to us an energy that should help us to care for our pain, the energy of mindfulness, awareness. If we practice cultivating this energy of mindfulness every day, then we will have enough of it to take care of our pains. Every time pain manifests, we will welcome it. We will really be there to take care of it. And the energy needed to take care of it is without a doubt the energy of mindfulness. I'm here for you, dear one. I'm here for you. That is one of the 4 mantras we have learnt previously. This means that the mother is there for their child. The energy of mindfulness is there to embrace the energy of pain. So we have to train every day in cultivating this energy of mindfulness. But we need friends, brothers and sisters in the Dharma to be able to do this easily. That is why in Buddhism we talk about the practice of taking refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Sangha. The Sangha being a practice community in which brothers and sisters in the Dharma practice the cultivation of mindfulness daily. When they eat, when they drink, when they wash the dishes, when they work in the garden, when they drive the car. And not just during times of sitting meditation. So it is necessary to have a bit of training and a Sangha, that is, a place of community for practice. That's what I'm trying to have here. A little bit of a Sangha, that we together are a community, which I hope can allow us to practice together these things. In the tradition, it is said that a practitioner who leaves the Sangha is like a tiger who has left the mountains and gone down to the plains. If the animal does that, he will be killed by humans. And if the practitioner of meditation does not take refuge in a community, in a Sangha, then they will abandon their practice after a few months. Thus, a sangha, a practice community, a brotherhood of brothers and sisters, a family of brothers and sisters who are working towards practicing the same way, is necessary for the continuing of one's practice. I think we'll leave that one there. I love you guys so much. Let's do our best to care for our pain, because only we know as individuals our deepest pain. We can't even share our deepest pain to the absolute degree with anyone but ourselves. We are alone in that faculty of knowing. So we have to be able to deeply look into ourselves so that we can care for our pain the only way it can be cared for. Absolutely. Love you guys. Thanks for reading and listening with me. See you soon.